Notable reintroduction, Bobosi Bairuhanga is back in the 11. He was on international duty. On the other side of things, for Timbers2, 5 changes for Serge Dinkota's squad after the draw against Ventura County last week. Josh Penn leading the line. He's in the training complex of Austin FC. We get the ref signal, ball rolling here deep in the heart of Texas. Austin 2 and Timbers 2 looking for a valuable 3 points. Layover between the last time Timbers 2 took the pitch and now. He'll receive it on the near side. This is Touré's in-swinger. Leaps towards the back post. Touched along briefly by Torres to the edge of the area, and Deonda clattering it off the crossbar. Timbers2 breaking now, and the foul committed by Bunbury, the 19-year-old who celebrated his birthday yesterday. Bunbury giving chase, and he'll keep this in play for Timbers2. His numbers in the box, wanted to cross towards the back stick and evades everyone in yellow and green. Transgression whistled against Micah Burton. He's free to Josh Penn. Been on a tear of late for Timbers2, and Bairuhanga. Excellent switch of the play to Burton. Flag stays down on the near side. Deonda. Farkarloon were incredibly tough to break down in the postseason, conceded just once. This year that defense has remained solid, albeit not quite at the levels they hit a year ago. There's Farkarloon curling inside. He was looking for the run of Louis Jean, and the cross was just overcooked. The man who spent so much time in youth ranks across the Bundesliga, receiving the nod for the second consecutive match, hoping to pick up those save numbers a bit. Terrific switch from Clegg to Jones-Riley. Looking for Linares, and the cross twists out of play. And in some ways plays into a Timbers2 side's hands a bit due to the fact that they love the transitional moments. Jura. You'll see Brett Utley, his second year with Austin FC2. And what a first year he had. We mentioned the Herculean run to the MLS Next Pro title. Jura drives it low. He's trying to catch Alstrup out. It's one back here by Johnston. Josh Penn charging it. Ultimately, it's right at Alstrup. Chances sparing in both directions. Nothing to separate the two sides at halftime. Two teams looking to improve their postseason resumes. They've got 45 more minutes to do so in this Western Conference six-pointer. The attitudes of both teams in terms of chasing results. We mentioned it earlier. It's Austin with 5 matches winless. Portland hasn't won in their last 3. Something has to give here tonight. Here's Bonachera. Cross on the overlap, and it falls brilliantly to Louis Jean, who smashes it over the bar. But a pair of relatively routine stops coming in quick succession shortly after the hydration break. But Austin's taking the fight to Portland early on here. Deonda driving it near post and narrowly missing deep into the 18 there. Bonachera wins this back. Lewis Jean, Bonachera, it falls for Bairuhanga, and it nearly squirted over the line. Austin has already taken 2 more shots on goal in this second half than they did the first. Here's Farquharloon, and still Farquharloon. Now winning Austin a corner. It's taken short. Toure drives it towards goal, ultimately right at Miller. When talking to coaches around the league, it is seen as a weakness. When you press Portland, sometimes issues arise, as Pino drawing the offside flag. Portland team that at times can struggle to build out of pressure. Of the night for Portland is Sawyer Jura standing over it. High arcing ball towards the back stick and evading everyone. It was a high press that has yielded many opportunities. Bairuhanga now venturing towards the area. Deonda unable to follow this up. Now Farquharloon. Terrific work. Still Jimmy Farquharloon. Farquharloon cleared off the line by Clegg. This is Malcolm Johnston. This is approaching the hour mark here in Austin. This is Jones Riley. Crosses towards the back post. Fell for Mendoza. Only as far as Penn, but ball outside to Mendoza. Looking for the return pass. Rad looking to switch the play. Picks out Penn expertly. As is Mateo Bunbury.
Substitutions for Portland Timbers2 in the 64th minute. Now in number 37, number 87, Christian Mendoza.
So 2 changes, both relatively like for like here against Ventura County. Santos, a pair of goals to his name. Look out for number 37 of the visitors. So those are your changes on your screen. Fans, this portion of the broadcast is sponsored by Yeti, official and exclusive drinkware of Austin FC2. 25 minutes remain of the 90. Linares is in swinger. It's towards the back stick. Headed along by Clegg. It's not properly dealt with. Falls to Clegg. It was a much-needed intervention from Bobo Bairuhanga. I'm sure they're glad to have him back in the fold. Long throw from Jones Riley. It falls for Penn. It's an excellent stop from Alstrup. What a chance that was for Portland. Santos. Fouls by Ruhanga. Urban Bonachera is the man prone on the pitch. It's been a lively presence since the restart. Receives it back. Jimmy Farquharloon. Another corner in the immediate vicinity. Standing over this in-swinger. Taken short. Bonachera, including all semifinals and finals for you on MLS Season Pass. MLS Next Cup, where the champions are crowned and the talent shine bright in the MLS player pathway. There are still 3 on the table. As we progress towards full time, air of nervousness and resulting caginess we saw in the first half has seemingly returned.
84, Max Eisenberg replacing number 70, Joshua Hill.
2 changes for Timbers2. Max Eisenberg, the man who scored the go-ahead goal last time out against Ventura County, on the pitch for Austin, and Sebastian Pino is off. Ryan Arellano replaces him, new addition to Austin a season ago, in place of Josh Petty. Those are your changes as we enter the final 10 minutes. Braxton Najib's 7th appearance, former Inter Miami 2-man, 21 years of age in his first season with Portland. For Malcolm Johnston.
Substitution for Austin FC2.
Meanwhile, Austin also making. Meanwhile, Braxton Najib. Menorez to service. He's looking for Eisenberg, who, reminder, headed home what was the go-ahead goal last week against Ventura County. A replica. Now falls for Tyler Clegg. Plays it back off Eisenberg. Excellent stop at the near post from Alstrup. Has a major opportunity to put his fingerprints on this one late. So an attack-minded swap, a winger on for a box-to-box midfielder. Jones-Riley now breaking in space. This is Jane Jones-Riley, who is hunting the far corner, and not quite enough width to it. Toure is flattered down by Eisenberg, who finally receives the match's first yellow. And this is textbook. It's a high challenge with the studs out from Eisenberg. Right in the leg of Toure. Right decision from the official, who one final chance for Timbers2. Here's Santos. And there is the full-time whistle. No score after 90 minutes and change between Timbers2 and Austin 2. And we have to decide things with a spot kick. Neville with the long run-up and slices it home comfortably into the far corner. Here's Toure's first kick for Austin. And he misses. Drags it wide. And he converted PKs in each of the last 2. Faces Alstrup, the nice stutter step, and it's 2-0 Portland early on in his first season with Austin 2. Squares off with Carver Miller. And he slots it perfectly into the top right. Not a lot of force behind this, but perfect placement. Buried his only penalty of the season on March 30th. It's Moreno against Alstrup, and Moreno confidently deposits it in the bottom left. So it's Farquharloon against Miller, trying to keep Austin afloat in the shootout. So lively in the 90 minutes, and he converts right down the middle in spot kicks. Najib against Alstrup, and he clatters it off the crossbar. A lifeline for the hosts to move Austin level, and he does. It's Clegg against Alstrup, and well, that was lovely. Garcia, first penalty, no jitters. We've extended the shootout to extra kicks. The 6th kick of the night for Portland. And Alstrup saves it. Guesses the right direction and pushes Portland to the brink. It falls on the feet of Sal Mazzaferro, the stalwart at center back, to seal the additional point, and he does. Austin takes 2 points from this scoreless draw at Palmer Field. It's the honors. A lefty strike right down the middle.